Okay, okay, students. So we are discussing the derivation of the distance formula. So here you can observe this Cartesian plane. Here I took one P point and Q point. So we have to find the distance of this PQ. Okay, so P coordinates x1, y1 and Q coordinates x2, y2. To get the formula, we took the help of one right angle triangle. How we got right angle triangle? You just connect this P point to just extend up to x-axis and this Q point, this is x2. So this is the total distance of x2 and this distance is x1. This is x2, x1 point and this is x2 point actually. So it covers, this is x2 length and this one is x1 length. Okay. In the same way, this is y1 and y2 here. So if we connect this y1 to this y-axis and y2 to this y-axis, here we'll get y1 distance and y2 distance. Got the idea now? So now we are going to derive this formula by the help of Pythagoras theorem. That is square on the hypotenuse which is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. According to that condition, PQ square is equal to PR square plus QR square. So PQ square which is equal to PR square. So this PR length is total is x2. Total is x2. Okay. So in that if we subtract this much portion, that is x1 portion, we'll get PR distance. So we can write PR as x2 minus x1. So substitute x2 minus x1 in PR place. In the same way, we have to write QR. Who is ready to give the QR distance? Who is ready to give QR? Yes, Siri.
y2 minus y1.
Yes, y2 minus y1 whole square. See here, we need actually QR distance. This QR distance you just observe. Total is y2. In that, if we subtract y1, we'll get this distance. So y2 minus y1 whole square. See here, PQ square is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Actually, we need the distance of PQ. Now, PQ is equal to, so this square power will transfer to this side, then square root of, what is remaining? X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay. Yes, students, you just observe this one formula. We got the distance formula, that is PQ square is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So PQ length is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is called as distance formula. Okay, so this is called as distance formula. Using this distance formula, we can find the length of this PQ. Okay, so we can easily find the length of this PQ, distance of PQ. PQ is equal
Mataji,
to, yes,
Mataji, Pannaga is not able to join the meeting, Mataji.
Pannaga, but he is not in the lobby. What we have to do?
Don't know, Mataji.
Okay, Pannaga is trying to join the meeting, but I think network problem, no? Okay, now you just see. So this is called as distance formula. Distance D which is equal to, here I took the name of that distance only. PQ is the distance. Now we have to find out. That's why I took distance. Okay, PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. How you got the formula? You got the derivation partner. Okay, so this is called as distance formula. To find the distance of this PQ, okay, so we have to use this formula. Here x2 and x1 are the coordinates. You all know x1 value, x2 value, y1, y2. Okay, you have to substitute that x1, x2, y2, y1. So in the respective places, then you will get the okay distance. So you can ask the question, Mataji, can we take this one as x2, y2 and this one as x1, y1? Yes, of course. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ whatever you will get the distance, the distance is same. For example, one student ಇದನ್ನ x1, y1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ x2, y2 ಅಂತ. For example, ಇದ್ರ coordinates ಏನಿದೆ actually 2, 1 ಅಲ್ವಾ? 2, 1. And here the coordinates Q point is 4, 2. Okay, 4, 2. ಸೊ ಕೆಲವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಕೆಲವರು ಪಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಈ 2, 1 ಅನ್ನ x1, y1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನ x2, y2. ಇನ್ ಕೆಲವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ x1, y1 ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ x2, y2. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ x1, y1, x2, y2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? So you have to apply the formula that square root of x2 minus x1 whole square. Yes, Mataji, can we cancel the square and square root in the formula? Wait, so this is here we cannot cancel, no Shriyasha. This is x1 minus x2, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is not a whole square, no? If it is a whole square, then you can cancel. But here you have plus sign, so here we cannot cancel that one. Okay, so got the idea? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, yes. So this is about the distance formula. Now I'll share one page. Whatever we derive now, just look at this diagram. This is the derivation diagram. Yeah, coordinate geometry. This is the distance formula. See here. Actually, we formed this one only, no? PQ length. We are going to find PQ length. So P point is x1, y1 and Q point is x2, y2. Here they took the name as T. Then just join this P to this x-axis and this again this point Q to x-axis only. Then if we connect this to y-axis, we'll get this like this. Okay, so here they took the name distance, this much is x1 and from this point to this x2 point is distance is x2. Similarly, they took this distance as y1 and total distance is y2. So here this pt measurement is total x2 minus x1 is pt, then total y2 minus y1 is this one. Then you will get this pq measurement as square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Yes, Pawan Kumar. 1 second. Waiting in the lobby. Admit. Okay, so in this way we are deriving the formula, distance formula. This is called as distance formula. How you got the distance formula? Got the idea, no students? Just we are using the Pythagoras theorem to get the distance formula. Is that clear, students? Can we work out one or two problems? See here we have example problems. You can open your textbook. Okay, so I'll work out the problems on the board only. Two problems I'll show because it is a very easy one. Okay, so then you have to work out the exercise part. So we'll take one example problem. Example 2 we'll discuss because it is very simple. First, in the beginning, we have to discuss the simple problem. No? Then we have to take the complicated one. So here, you just open your textbook. Look at the second example problem. After discussing the second example problem, we'll come to first. Okay. What is that second question? All are saying the textbook now? Yes. Show that the points 1, 7, 4, 2, -1, and -4 plus 4 are the vertices of a square. So what we have to check? show that the points 1, 7, 4, 2, -1, and -4, +4 are the vertices of a square we have to show. Okay, square in the sense all the sides are equal. Now what we have to show is all sides measurement is equal in the sense we have to find the distance of each side now. If the distance of each side is equal, okay, so then we can say that it is a square. So to get that one here, what is given actually? Coordinates of each vertex is given. So here we have to imagine the picture on the Cartesian plane. So we can use the distance formula now. Yes, ABCD is a square. First you just take one rough sketch for that. ABCD, let us mark that square. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, what are the coordinates of A, B, C, D? You just write that coordinates also. A point is 1, 7 and B point you take 4, 2. Okay, then C point is -1, -1 and D point is -4 +4. Now, what we have to do is we have to show that ABCD is a square. ABCD in the square in the sense what we have to prove actually AB distance which is equal to BC distance that is equal to DC that is equal to AD. We have to show that all the four sides are equal. To obtain that, what we have to do? We have to apply the distance formula. So first we'll work out the AB side. Okay. So to get AB side, what we have to do? We have to apply the distance formula, that is AB is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Got the idea? Now you just take this point as x1, this is y1 and this is x2, this is y2. Okay, now you can take the reverse also. But we'll come with the order. AB. First we are going to find the distance of AB. When the coordinates of A and B given. Okay, A is 1, 7, B is 4, 2. Now you just observe, we'll substitute the value AB which is equal to square root of, what is the value of x2? X2 is here 4 minus x1 is 1, okay, whole square plus y2 is 2 minus y1 is 7 whole square. Got the idea now? Yes. AB which is equal to square root of 4 minus 1 is 3 whole square plus here 2 minus 7, okay, that is minus 5 whole square. So next AB which is equal to square root of 3 square is 9. So then here minus 5 whole square in the sense it is plus sign only, no, minus into minus, 5 5 is a 25. So what is the final answer, Akshay? Root 34. AB we got the distance as square root of 34. No need to remove root 34 because we are going to show that ABCD is a square. AB we got root 34. No, if so now BC again root 34, CD root 34, AD root 34 bantu antandre we can say that ABCD is a square. Now we have to check whether we are getting BC also root 34. Will work out in another side. Okay, we'll find out the distance of BC now. Okay, BC which is equal to again same formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now I'll change the margin here. I'll remove this one. Now my target is BC length. Now this one is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Is that clear, students? Okay. Now I'm going to take this one as x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Now same method we have to apply to get BC. BC which is equal to square root of x2 value is minus 1. Okay. Minus. In the formula minus is there. Okay. So now x1 value is, x1 is 4 whole square plus y2 is again minus 1. In the formula minus 1. Next y1 is 2. whole square. Substitution. Yes, next to BC which is equal to square root of -1 minus 4 is -5 whole square plus -1 minus 2 minus 3 whole square. Then BC which is equal to -5 whole square is plus 25. Then -3 whole square is plus 9. Then BC which is equal to again root 34. Okay, so root 34. Got the idea now? Here we got AB root 34 and BC also root 34. Now, similarly, we have to find CD and AD. Okay, we'll work out that one also. Can I erase this AB part? AB, you just keep it in mind. Root 34 you got now. So now we'll find out the distance of what? AB over BC over CD. We'll work out the distance of CD. Now I'll rub this one. Okay, now CD, I'll take this one as x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. You can take the reverse also. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ x1, y1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ x2, y2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ you will get the same answer. Is that clear, students? Now again same formula, CD which is equal to x2 value is s minus 2 minus 4 minus x1 value is minus 1. Okay na, gottaitalla? So this is the formula minus and this is the value. Okay, x1 value is having the minus sign. Next plus y2 value is plus 4. Here minus. Then y1 value is also again minus 1 whole square. So next step, CD which is equal to square root of, here one step extra, minus 4. Okay, minus. So minus into minus plus 1 whole square. Got the idea? Here first we have to remove this bracket. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಇದೆ. So we have to remove that one by doing the sign multiplication. Next plus. So here 4 again minus into minus plus. Okay now 4 plus 1 whole square. Got the idea now, students? Yes. Next to CD which is equal to square root of minus 4 plus 1 that is minus 3 whole square plus 4 plus 1 that is 5 whole square. So CD which is equal to minus 3 square is 9 plus 25. CD also we got the result as square root of 34. Got the idea now? Now I'll erase this one. All the three sides we got root 34. We have to check one more. Okay, we have to check one more, that is DA or AD, whatever you can take, DA or AD. So again same formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now I'll change the marking here. Now we are going to find the distance of AD. AD, for that I'll choose this one as x1 y1 and this one as x2 y2. ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ DA ನು ಕೂಡ find out ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, yes, AD which is equal to which is the x2 place, x2 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ minus 4. Again in the formula minus x1 place 1 is there whole square plus y2 plus 4. Next to y1 7 whole square. So AD which is equal to minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 whole square. Next to 4 minus 7 is minus 3 whole square. So AD which is equal to minus 5 square is plus 25 plus minus 3 square is plus 9 only. So AD which is equal to again we got root 34. So from this we can observe that distance of AB is root 34, BC is root 34, DC is root 34 and AD is also root 34. So only if all the four sides are equal can we say that this is a square? No. So we have to show one more. Diagonals are equal. Because if we say that all the four sides are equal, then it is a rhombus also. Rhombus allu kuda enagirutte four sides equal irutte, but diagonals are not equal. So here we have to find out the distance of AC and DB. If AC and DB are equal again, then we can say that all the four sides are equal to each other and the two diagonals are equal to one another, then we can say that it is a square. Now, okay, all the four sides we got the answer as same, no? Yes, now it's time to work out the diagonal distance. I think you have got the idea how to apply the distance formula, no? Yes. Now, diagonal AC, we'll work out diagonal AC now. That is again same formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now, we'll change the mark here. This one x1, y1. Yes. AC diagonal ಅಲ್ಲ. So, ಇದನ್ನ x1, y1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then C ಅನ್ನ x2, y2. Okay, now you just take AC which is equal to square root of x2 is minus 1 minus of x1 is 1 whole square plus y2 is again minus 1 minus y1 is 7 whole square. So AC which is equal to square root of minus 1 is minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 minus 7 is minus 8 whole square. So AC which is equal to square root of minus 2 square is 4 plus 8 square is 64. So therefore AC which is equal to 68. Square root of 68. One diagonal we got square root of 68. If we got the another diagonal also same square root of 68, then we can say that so this is a square. ABCD is a square. Got the idea of this one, no? AC diagonal. By applying the same method, you have to find out DB also. So I think after applying DB also equal to square root of 68 only, because this is a example problem. So here you just observe AC root 68. Do the calculation of DB also. That is also root 68 only. So from this we got the conclusion as, what is that? AB which is equal to BC, that is equal to CD, that is equal to DA or AD. So all these sides we got root 34, no? Yes, root 34, and diagonal AC that is equal to diagonal BD which is equal to root 68. So in a parallelogram, all the four sides measurement are equal and the two diagonals measurement equal, then it is a square. Therefore, ABCD is a square. Actually, this is a 3-mark question. Okay, so you may get this type of question in the 3-mark section. So using the distance formula, so here we showed that ABCD is a square. Got the idea of this problem now? Okay, so 1 second students. Yes, students, got the idea how to apply the distance formula now? Yes, we have worked out one problem now. So in the example 1 problem you have, in the example 1, you just try to work out in home. Do the points 3, 2, minus 2, minus 3 and 2, 3 form a triangle anta kelta idare. So 3 vertices are given, okay? So do these form triangle? So, if so, name the type of triangle. If so, name the type of triangle. Actually, square anta ನೀವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ all sides are equal, diagonals are equal ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? All the sides equal ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Yes, who is ready to give the answer for this? How can we show that? Yes, Nutan. Yeah, Nutan.
Non-collinear then only they are triangles.
Non-collinear ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀಯಾ? ಬಟ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ. Non-collinear ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀಯಾ? ನೂತನ್, ಹಲೋ ನೂತನ್. ನೂತನ್, ಯಾ, ನೂತನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. 3 ವರ್ಟೈಸಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಕೊಲಿನಿಯರ್. ನಾನ್ ಕೊಲಿನಿಯರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ? Collinear in the sense all the 3 points lie on the same line, no? Non-collinear? Yes, Shri Harsha. Yes, we'll end the class now. Last problem.
If the sum of two sides is greater than the third side, then it forms triangle.
Yes, very good, Shri Harsha. If the sum of so if the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side, then it forms a triangle. So can you work out the example 1? Example 2 is already over. So then example 3 you have to work out. Example 4 is also very simple. Example 5. You just glance all the examples and then work out one exercise related to that distance formula. So tomorrow we'll discuss the doubts and the exercise part of the distance formula. Now it's time to ask your doubts. Last 1 minute time. So if you are having any confusion about the topic, you can raise your hands fast. Otherwise, we'll end the class. Yes, students. So one complete exercise is homework for you. So today you have to do that homework. And example problems also homework for you. Okay. Examples you have to try to work out. Example problems.